What's the issue?
Nobody said a thing.
Oh, you're making me all concerned.
Yeah, well, mine's coming out very scratchy.
Yo. Well, what's up, everybody? Let's see, I'm talking. I'll open this up. Hope everyone's having a good day. Yeah, so I guess the theme of the live stream is jamming in my new place. And this is my new place. Brian.
Hello.
I made sure Brian has a microphone. You're not super cranked, but I wanted to give you a forum, Brian.
Can you guys hear me?
I know you have a lot of important things you want to say.
Ozzy Farrow, can you hear me?
Yeah, there you go. That's what I like to hear. I'm opening up.
I love Ozzy. Ozzy's from London.
Ozzy, did you do one of those clinics that I did with Justin Sanderco in England, Ozzy? Have we actually hung out? Because your name obviously is so familiar from all the live streams, but it could be familiar all the way back to that. So
He said no.
Okay, well, hopefully in the future, right? Opening this up. Oh yeah, Marty Studio revealed. He hears that each one of Marty's guitar strings is a black belt.
This guy's having trouble with his pedals or making everything buzz.
Yeah, I mean, there's different issues. Yeah, and you guys, anyway, love to see you. What you see behind me is my new workspace. I'm not changing the song lesson setting, but I am going to do, more stuff here. It's more comfortable. I had explained it last week, but last week the title of the live stream was Guitar is Not Dead. But so now I'm talking about the new room. But basically the floor right here, there was no floor, and it was 2 stories high when you walk into my house. So the front door is behind me down a level. So I put a floor in and some doors, and it created this nice little workspace now that I have. You can see I've got my coffee here. But yeah, so it's quite nice because I've had 2 different studios. I'd say most of the time though I've spent in a little room I built out in the garage. So it's always a luxury. But to have a studio, then be back in the garage, then have a studio, then be back in the garage. It's nice now to have this room, and I'm not paying anyone rent for it. It's just a nice open room. So I've got a hip blue couch. I've got this entertainment center. And thank you for the compliments, guys. Also, Brian here is, I'm going to just turn this this down a little just to see. Brian here is watching the comments. So if you have any important topics that you'd like to talk about, Brian is following as well. And I gave Brian a microphone. Brian, have you had a good week?
I've had a very good week.
And then is there any reason you have the stripy socks on? What's the stripy socks theme?
Well, the world champion in cycling.
World champion cycling?
Yeah.
You like the Tour de France and all that?
I love the Tour de France, yeah.
Okay. That's where our tastes diverge, I think you'd call it.
Yeah, but I'm wearing shoes because my heels are cracked, so I gotta not wear the flip flops every day.
Oh, dry skin.
Yeah, you know.
Gotcha. Okay, so I should probably play some more. One thing that is kind of fun is that I got literally. It's funny because it's in the one of the guitar cliches video where I'm playing like. And then it's like a fake doorbell, and I'm like, yes, new gear day, and I like run off. Well, today was that for real. I got two new pedals right before, like literally an hour before this live stream started. So one is, they're both from Warm Audio, and this is not an official endorsement, but I did get these. So Warm Audio sent me this jet phaser, and so the jet phaser, it has a bunch of different settings. That was like probably the softest, more rhythmic setting, but there's some other funky stuff here. Let's see. All right. Oh, we got a
Thank you, Chad Boston.
Chad Boston with the super chat. What a nice thing. He said, "I followed you for years. I remember the deflated lost my job video you did. I started YouTube video. We actually talked on the phone way back in the beginning. You inspired me to go ahead on my YouTube journey. Thank you. Hey, Chad, thanks so much, man. That's so nice. I really appreciate it. Was a long time ago, but it is true. I was I ever since I mean, even before I graduated college, I always was able to scrape a living by with guitar in some way, teaching, gigging, working at a guitar store, stuff like that. But in 2000, I mean, I found myself in 2008 teaching elementary school music as my day job, and I got laid off. And anyway, the economy crashed in 2008. It led to me trying to kind of reinvent how to support my family, and I had a little baby at the time. Kind of like you, Brian. Brian's got a little baby girl. Although, actually, she's not really a baby anymore.
She's 2.
She's 2.
And Simon, I do have a comfortable chair. Marty hooked me up.
I upgraded for this room. I got some really nice chairs.
And good to see you, Suzanne Wildner.
Oh yeah, Suzanne Wilner. But anyway, Chad, thanks for that super chat. And yeah, yeah, getting laid off and all that seemed like the worst thing, but then I ended up being the best thing. So that's happened a few times. It even happened again, not that long, 6 years ago or so. But yeah, very happy with what's going on. Yeah, Josh Norco, who's a super fan, I don't like to say the word fan, but if anyone were to be called a fan, I'd have to say Josh Norco in the most positive way. You're always here, man.
Super supporter.
Super supporter. Thank you. That's much better, Brian. And so I appreciate it. Yeah, I got the fancy. What I got 4 nice chairs, and they were like probably the nicest chairs I've ever bought. Like,
oh, comfy.
yeah. I mean, they're just simple, mid-century contemporary, I'd say, but they're just, the other chairs that I had for the last 10 years were fold-out picnic chairs, so.
I've never seen so many requests for Stairway to Heaven.
Well, yeah, because people are. Oh yeah, because people are like saying, "Say to do it, say to do it."
Right. There's also been some good Brothers in Arms, Dire Straits. Somebody's interested in that.
Broken record. sloppy,
Chad
man.
Boston's got 3 super chats up right now.
Dude, Chad, that's so kind of you, man. Actually, Chad, that's the most anyone's ever super chatted me during a live stream, and I'm glad I wasn't like talking about super chat the whole time to get people to super chat, where you say super chat over and over.
That's true.
But Chad, thank you so much, man. So that other, I think Mark Agnesi would be disappointed I have the tuner on, but it is time to tune.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
This gentleman's having trouble with his hollow body and feedback.
Ooh, well, it must be a real hollow body. This 335s actually are kind of like Les Paul, actually. Like this part of it
Solid.
is like a Les Paul. And then you've got these side chambers that give you a little bit more of that woody tone. But if you have a full-on hollow body and you're playing distortion and stuff, it's not really necessarily a problem with feedback. It's going to feedback. Like, just that is the science of it. But what you can do and what you can find is you can find foam F-hole covers, which should actually pretty much solve the problem. And so when you want the more jazzy, you can, pull them out and get some more of that echoey sound. Oh, you guys are saying "Shot in the Dark," which is the new Greta Van Fleet song. You need the capo on the first fret. So I don't have the right to do well, but let's see. Sloppy. I forgot it already.
Is that AC/DC or?
No, it's the new Greta Van Fleet song. But chat again. Someone said in the chat, do another 1999 super chat. So I did. Chad. All right, Chad. Well, I appreciate it, man. That's all I can say. I really do. Some tips playing standing up instead of sitting down. Well, the riff I was trying to play like. It's Greta Van Fleet, but the new AC/DC riff, it sounds like this. D to G, not D to A. They do actually sound alike in some ways.
So Shot in the Dark is AC/DC or Greta Van Fleet?
No, Shot in the Dark is Greta Van Fleet. Oh wait, no, I'm sorry.
The people are right. The people
Yeah.
are right.
Okay, hold on.
Shot in the Dark is AC/DC?
Yes. My fault. Shot in the Dark. Yes, a shot in the dark beats a walk in the park. Sorry. So bad of me. So My Way Soon is the Greta song. Shot in the Dark is the AC/DC song.
Sounded pretty good.
I was butchering it, but the AC/DC song is awesome. Don't you guys agree? I mean, anyone can hear it nowadays, right? No one has to go out and buy it to hear it. So for a band that's been around, Brian, do you know when AC/DC formed? What year? Was it 60 something or was it 70 something?
That's a good question.
Let's
Seems
just
like it's got to be 70.
yeah. So let's call it 40 years. A band that came out with a song 40 years into their career to sound as good as Shot in the Dark sounds. That's the perspective. I think it's pretty awesome. 67. Pyro Project says 67. The Entertainer says 1972. So I have a feeling the first album came out in 72, and they're probably bar banding it in 67. 60 years, Pyro Project says. Well, I believe it. Someone else has 73. See, isn't that it just shows you how the internet works, right? There's 4 or 5 different answers.
Yeah. But I believe that because I know Bon Scott was in what's that band before AC/DC? It's pretty good. It's like trippy psychedelic. And before that, he was in the Valentines.
The family, the family older brothers had a band in 67. Let's see. First album is 75. It's 50 years since Back in Black. Oh, so I wanted to say also, the fuzz that I was playing for that Hendrix jam, that's from Warm Audio as well. And that is the... Funny enough, it's the Foxy tone box. There's something really cool about fuzz pedal, the way the fuzz works, where octaves sound really good. Like, all right. A few more shout outs.
Nice Smashing Pumpkins.
Brian, do you even know Smashing Pumpkins?
I know that song.
Yeah, all right.
This guy's bald. He's a bald guy.
Yes, shaved head bald, yes. Just a big thank you from Chad. I appreciate that. Panama for Eddie, please, says CM or
Panama, a lot of eruption actually.
Josh Gretsch. So Panama has been shot and edited already, so that is coming out, but probably be in December. Some of the videos I've shot are coming out later. I'm trying to like just bombard December with all classic big songs.
You are?
So yeah, Panama would be one of them.
So Four Non Blondes probably won't make it.
Well, I'd already did their big hit. So let's see. Joseph Corsale says, love your videos. Can we expect a Fedora collection reveal or a Brian reveal? LOL. Keep on being awesome, guys. Love from New York. See, Brian? Give you a mic. Now they want to see your face. We're just going to ease them into it.
Oh, there's got a request for your wife. A Smith song.
Oh, yeah. Amy loves the Smiths. Eruption for Eddie. All right, so the thing with Eruption, you guys, I mean, I think I could. It would take me a long time.
To learn that one.
Yeah.
Thank you, Joseph Corsell, for the super chat.
Yeah. Thank you, Joseph, for that super chat.
Xavier Montano truly wants to hear Drift Away. Is it Dobie Gray or Dobby Gray?
That's a good question.
I don't even know.
I think Dobie, like Harry Potter.
I mean, that's one hit wonder territory, big time.
Harry, brilliant Harry.
Harry.
Your daughter's gonna read all those.
Oh, I can't wait.
Have you read all
Drift
the?
Away is a great song.
Yeah.
I don't know a single other song by that band.
Yeah. Mr. L Train wants to hear Avenged Sevenfold. I am listening to them. I had never really listened to them before. It's just.
Oh, the Salt Lakers say it's Doobie Gray.
Okay.
He might be making a weed joke.
Okay. Yeah. Also, Hot for Teacher. Damn, dude, that intro to Hot for Teacher. I mean, it's just crazy because, like, he was the best for a reason. It's not like I can go downstairs and learn Hot for Teacher and then film it the next day. But I did already do Panama, including the solo. And it's not, it's not my strong suit. I've never studied Eddie Van Halen style that much. I'm going to keep trying.
But Papa Stash has.
The funny thing, you guys, Papa Stash, well, we call him Brett Papa now. I don't call him Pop that word anymore, but even though I came up with that. He used to look so much like Derek Smalls for a minute from Spinal Tap. Brett Papa and Brian here behind the camera and myself, we did all grow up together. And Brett was upset, like he was the Van Halen guy.
Yeah.
Like, there's no way around it. And they had, Brett jammed a lot in high school in bands and stuff where I was more of a late bloomer when it came to that. But Brett's high school bands always did some kind of Van Halen thing. And then the songs they wrote sounded like Van Halen songs. Pretty much all those people from that are still playing music. Well, I mean, no one's really gigging right now, but they're still involved in music. Alive by Pearl Jam, I did teach that. Jake E. Lee, oh my God, so hard. Mike Dennis, thanks for the super chat. It's very kind of you. Let's do some shout outs. And then I'll end us with another jam, and then we'll get out of here.
Do you play any Tenacious D songs?
Loved the D. Tenacious D is one of my favorite bands. And I've even hung out with the D more than once.
Do you do any Ventrilla solos?
Yeah, I want to do some more Tenacious D. Okay, so you guys, some shout outs. Xavier Montano. Say hello to my little friend.
He's the one that wanted to drift away so bad.
Okay, I'm sorry. There's no way I can do it right now because I don't have it in my head. Fish Platsky, maybe some more Guns N' Roses. Well, that has yet to be settled. So we'll hopefully in the future I can teach any Guns N' Roses I want. But as of right now, I don't know if that's going to happen. I really hope it does. Because I know Guns N' Roses fans would love that. And then after they would listen to or watch one of my Guns N' Roses lessons, they're going to then go to Spotify and listen to that song 1,000 times to play along with it. That's my hot take, Brian. Dire Straits. Okay, so I kind of butchered Money for Nothing because I'm practicing it. So I'm working on that one. I knew it a long time ago. I don't think I was playing it exactly right. So I'm like really working on all the right fingering. That was my forcing myself to see if I could do it. And
It sounded good. What were you playing that through?
That was actually through the fuzz pedal, but with the fingers. Mm-hmm. He has a funky It's a Les Paul. It's got that muffled almost. He might have a wah pedal activated, but not. It's got that real muffly pig nose kind of sound. Not. Yeah. Maybe if I turn the volume down, you don't get as much fuzz. So when I practice something hard like that, and I'm not ready to film it yet, I'm still working on it, but like I will literally deconstruct it note by note, like frame by frame. And I'm like, okay, I have that. And then I would go. And you just keep adding notes. This next part is the hardest part. There's a double finger, then a one finger. So I'm still nailing it. But like I said, I literally will deconstruct every single note and then keep adding, then go back. Then I'll challenge myself and play it in full speed. Then I'll slow it back down again. Constantly adding variables. And then also working on other easier songs so I don't get too discouraged when I'm like, okay, I've been doing this for an hour. I got to move on to something else. All right. /H said, nice Gibson. Thank you. Jason Toussaint says Nirvana. John Miller says play Breed. Spencer Kearney wants On the Hunt by Leonard Skinner. Pig Bacon. That's usually what it is. Inaki Ronsmans. The D. Oh, Joseph Corsell says Slightly Stupid. Those guys, I love Slightly Stupid. They are friends. They're friends of mine because we're in San Diego. Shout out to Slightly Stupid. Detroit Rock City, Dickdale Misraloo. Yeah, that's a classic. Hi from Turkey says Berkan Bektas. Awesome. Juan J. Oh, Krongbin. Ooh, they're a cool newer band with a cool vibe. I should listen to them some more. I don't know what I would teach, but Foo Fighters. Oh, Javon Toussaint says New Beatles. I do have a lesson coming out on the Let It Be solo, so that'll be a good one. That's coming. Hi from Australia. All right. Well, thanks again, you guys. Brian, any comments or important questions?
Hogan Sr. says, how about some spooky songs?
Some spooky songs. Well, I can go like, hey, Scooby. Well, let's see. And then let's see. Oh, well. something weird and it don't look good. Who we gonna call? Ghostbusters. Something strange in the neighborhood. Who can you call? I want a new drug. Ghostbusters. Guitar so good. See you guys later.